Hun versus Pango lane, Purge. Who wins that one? Very famous sort of matchup.
Classic. Classic.
I feel like early on, Don should kind of own Pango, right? Because you just like throw the hammer, you trade right clicks, and once you get that Starbreaker, you force him to swashbuckle away from you, so he doesn't get hit by that last attack. But as Pango gets levels, it should neutralize. But I would say, I mean, we haven't seen this matchup very often, but I would say the first few levels should be Don favored. Are going to be on the back foot, and their dependence on Dawnbreaker's lane and rotations going well. And it's just such a big question mark for me. Alongside Mikey being a stand-in, I have to favor GG here.
All right. Well, and Jenkins doesn't get an opinion because he's my co-host and host. Traditionally,
splice away from those cogs early on. Yeah, mid. Mikey, in theory, should have a pretty good laning phase.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you get a couple of levels, you're going to be able to do a fair bit of damage to the Pango.
Yep.
Of course, you know, Quinn, he should be able to deal with it. You know, this man, a bit of a master of the Pangolier.
Yeah.
So, yeah, very interested to see how well Mikey is going to be able to do with a hero that could, yeah, definitely give the Pango a bit of a run for their money in the lane.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, right now, he's 4 last hits. Quinn ended up missing 2 under the tower. They're actually 3 under tower, so far so good for Mikey in the first 2 waves. Bottom, we're seeing the creep pulling shenanigans already kicking in. The Celery, he's going to actually take a beating with a range creep on him as well.
It's going to be a fair bit of damage here by Crit. It's going to be enough for first blood. It's going to be close. He wants to go. Crit.
He had a range creep on him the whole time. It's just beating on him. Yeah, they ended up pulling the wave, and well played by Crit.
Absolutely, yeah. Crit sees the opportunity.
Just reapply it right afterwards, so...
Yeah, I think, yeah, very difficult to kill Ace at this point of the game, even if you look to head up here as Mikey.
He went Vanguard as well, too. So Ice Armor plus Vanguard, he's got an insane amount of armor.
Yeah, you're not killing this dude. No. He's pretty much invincible at this stage of the game, Ace.
Same thing on the flip side, though. Saberlight Vanguard's done, and he's actually diving Duracho immediately, and there's the Donal.
I'll try and use it aggressively. You see Duracho and Celery able to get out of range of it, though. Makes it a bit trickier for Mikey to get any sort of follow-up catch with a hammer. And they'll turn their attention over towards Celery, and they will settle for the Snapfire underneath the tower. He's trying to bring down Crit with him. Crit will be fine. Send the Treants in as well. Duracho is going to TP back over. He's caught him with the Sprout, but a little too far to be able to reach in and get the hits in onto Crit. So Crit's fine. In fact, Saberlight, he's going to start trampling Duracho once more. Duracho just able to have enough move speed to keep out of the range of it.
This is a big wave.
It's going to be fine.
It's like a triple wave or 2.5 wave here, so they're trying to get the dive onto Duracho early on. Celery's going to come back, though. Crit actually fed them the cookie, getting him out of the ult. Looks like stacks are going to start being formed. They're setting up RTZ for when Mikey, he's very low.
He is incredibly low here. Quinn seeing a very easy opportunity to come out with the Rolling Thunder. And yeah, indeed, sitting around far too low there. Mikey gets caught out. A very easy kill there.
Now he can look to make rotations very early on. And that's always the scary thing, too, is why we always rate Pango super high as Celery.
Now, was trying to hover around on the bottom lane, soak up some of the XP as the wave got pushed in, but Saberlight, searching through the tree line, knew that he was hovering around. But to take him down, back in the mid, trying to go in onto Quinn.
They've got a lift, though.
It's not going to be nearly enough damage, though, indeed. Quinn is going to be fine. That's Tofu sat by his side. Bringing more numbers in onto the mid lane, though. Shopify Rebellion, but Crit and Fly starting to hover around this area.
Okay. Looks like Duracho has been pushed out of the lane, though. He is going to be going down that Midas route for the Nature's Prophet. He's got his Wrath of since they did abandon it.
What is the build-up for the offlane Doom when you go for the Vanguard build? Like, is it kind of like the same route as with the Meathammer where you go back for the Midas? Do you go back for the Midas after Vanguard, or do you just skip it completely?
Honestly,
like this?
I haven't seen many people do the Vanguard build, so I'm not really too certain.
What would you like? Do you feel like you still do want to get the Midas?
In most of the situations, yes, but maybe it could be a position where you're playing with an NP going Midas also. You don't want to be... Even though Rolling Thunder's not active, looking for a setup.
Yeah, he's just making moves now, Quinn. Ready to head around the map, get involved in the action. Even at these points where Rolling Thunder is on cooldown, he knows that he should be alone sort of with the swashbuckle, shield crash, and a +1 or a +2. There's kills to be had here. Quinn's on the hunt.
Ace is all about the aggression, as you were mentioning, right? The Vanguard build, but then also just max Scorched Earth, like Effie was talking about panel, so playing super aggressive. So it should set up Duracho to have tons of space as this Nature's Prophet, even though he did die that early time in the mid lane. Saberlight mid, trying to apply pressure. He's also going for an early blink. Just ways to get on top of the Nature's Prophet too. Celery.
Strain from underneath the tower. TP's out coming in. Celery goes down. See if Gaming Gladiators can get anything in return. Stable over the pulverize onto Quinn, but Quinn's able to turn the shield crash. And now with a stolen pulverize, Tofu. He was Saberlight a bit of a taste of his own medicine there. As Gaming Gladiators, they'll be able to punish Shopify Rebellion for being too aggressive underneath the tier 1 mid. Another kill for Quinn.
Might be able to immediately go for tower pressure too. And Ace, he's actually just hanging on to Ice Armor. It's a really good grab versus Dawn and TB. They actually don't really have too much damage to go through this at all.
He's super tanky himself, especially when he gets kind of this mech out on top of Vanguard. Like, he's just going to be able to walk into the middle of these fights and find his Doom target. But see over here towards the river in the mid lane. Now come up with the ult, Crit, and he's going to get taken down. Mikey trying to take some killer attack again with the stolen pulverized Tofu. A second time he's been able to use it to fantastic results there. As he's able to grab him, take down Mikey, and now Tofu charging in. I mean, he's doing more with the Primal Beast spells than the Primal Beast himself.
He sure is, and Saberlight had to cancel. He couldn't actually charge in because he was just going to get doomed if so.
Yeah, Tofu doing some great stuff there on the Ruby. He's having a great time just playing Primal.
This early game pressure, it's going to be difficult to come back with. As we were mentioning, Gaming has a very oppressive lineup that can just apply tons of pressure. And it's going to take Arteezy a lot of time to catch back up. Quinn, he already has Diffusal.
They're stepping it up here. It's speeding up.
Well, first one doesn't get anything. Second one gets him killed. Hook shot.
See if they can take down Quinn here. They've got him in the combo. They've taken him out. They needed that.
They sure did.
They needed that. They really did. They needed to shut Quinn down. It's starting to become a bit too much of a problem. Tofu is going to be able to hold back Saberlight. That telekinesis stops Saberlight from being able to set up for any action on 20 heroes.
Kisses are back up right now. Are they going to look to defend this? Looks like it's probably just dropped.
Yeah, they bring Arteezy in for push. They know that they have to kind of get the Terrorblade involved. You don't go on the Doom,
You
folks.
don't go on the Doom.
You don't go on the Doom.
The Doom with Ice Armor.
And now top Arteezy's on his own under the tower.
Oh, no.
They're falling apart here as Gaming Gladiators continue to bump up the lead. 15 minutes, we're just 15 minutes in there. 6K. Picked up their triple kill for him on the snap.
He's actually going for the pipe himself. They're gonna have so many auras.
Yeah, it's gonna be early. See what they can do here. Shopify Rebellion. Trying to go for some action. See if they can at least get Tofu. He's got some stick charges, but Tofu will fall. And get something out of this. Quinn, he's still interested in fighting back. Off from the side. Ace is ready to step over and get involved as Gaming Gladiators, they'll look to be able to take a favorable trade from this by looks of it. They're trying for Saberlight. They'll get him. Duracho able to snipe him in with the Nature's Wrath. And with the TP over, they get Crit as well. And
he's just going to get disintegrated. Oh boy, this is looking very difficult.
This game's sped up so quickly. They're just running at the maze. You can see Quinn getting up to kind of the walls of the base.
So much damage. I mean, Brigand's Blade is so insane on this hero. Just disintegrates a clockwork even. Fly has to TP out at his tier 2 because bottom. I mean, that's a... what the... Arteezy gets a solo kill on Duracho.
All right. A little bit of something for Shopify Rebellion. They're probably going to need Arteezy to do that a few more times.
Yeah. And Quinn, he's going to have Aghanims any second now, so...
Nice. He's teasing around with him. Crit's going to make the jump over towards Tofu. Push him back with the cog. Celery laying down the kiss. Mikey, he will end up getting blasted in by Celery. They'll turn their attention over towards Saberlight as well. There's the lift up from Tofu. Puts the stop to the attempted charge to get away, Saberlight, as it's 2 more dead on Shopify.
Just crazy how fast they're playing. This time, like every single ult pretty much one used for that aggression, but absolutely worth it. They're going to go for a tier 2 even. And now Duracho.
He's going to find Crit.
He might even find Fly. Fly, be careful.
Let's have a look. I'll see the Sprout coming up again in a second, but Duracho won't try and chase on for it.
Enchantress, so they know someone is probably down here. Tofu's just walking in.
I mean, Tofu's going to just get straight up Visionary of Arteezy as he steps in. Should die for this, though, as he'll try and force away, but he's still alive.
And
he's not even going to die.
Oh, my goodness.
Tofu's not even going to die. He just walks up, starts the fight, and the backup comes in. Shopify take 3, and Gaming Gladiators, they lose no one.
These auras, I mean, the build from Ace is just fantastic this game. He's got a Bastard finished up, but that doesn't feel like it's going to do much. They're showing up bottom. He's going for the high fives.
See the Solar Guardian coming in. Mikey's in onto the high ground. Pretty good. Yeah, 3 rounds to the hit there with the stun.
Stolen Solar Guardian.
Indeed, that's going to make sure that Quinn stays up at full HP. Tofu's being focused by Artesian. Tofu will get taken down this time round, but Shopify, they've lost 2 heroes for this. Artesian's a good sunder. Back up to full HP. Going to turn his attention towards Ace, but at the same time, though, Quinn able to fully control Saberlight. Now turns his attention back over towards Arteezy. Everybody is dead on Shopify Rebellion, and Quinn is walking out of there with an ultra kill. Plus win percentage, but I imagine it might be sitting at 0%.
It's at a 2%. It's pretty much the same though. It's up, another kill fly shows up, and they're showing for more.
Over to the side, they do get on top of Duracho, but he's able to put the PKB in. Quinn continues over with the Rolling Thunder. See if they can at least get this Nature's Prophet. He cover himself with the Sprout. It's 3 dead. Arteezy goes down. He doesn't have any buyback. Quinn godlike. It's just another cleanup here from Gaming Gladiators. They did lose Duracho this time round. But overall, 4 dead on Shopify Rebellion. 33-9, 26 minutes and 28,000 gold lead.
Quinn is part of 30 of the 33 kills, Owen.
I mean, you can't let this man have the Panga. I mean, you can't let this man have a fair few heroes. You know, Quinn's pretty hot right now.
Yeah.
But Panga, I feel like this has got to be... It's got to be in like the top 2. What would you put this in terms of Quinn's heroes? Top 3?
Honestly, it might be his best just because Lesh is not the most like prominent hero at the moment. You have to have like a pretty ideal setup. I think Pango you can play in 99% of games and it's just like, wow, this Pango's owning, so...
Yeah, Pango does feel good a lot of the times.
Yeah.
And many different sort of games, different sort of strats. And
they got Pipe on Celery because he was having a very successful game. They even buy drums on Tofu, so it's all these immense auras really start to add up when they get the ball rolling, when they're swinging across map, constantly team fighting. At Shopify, they just can never take a fight.
Yeah, it was a real good call from Ace with the build.
Yep.
You know, he knows he's not just going to follow kind of the cookie cutter.
Look at Quinn.
Midas. Yeah, Quinn's just sort of playing around with him on his own here in the mid. Dracho TP over to help out. As Arteezy's back up to full HP with the stun. Don't borrow some of Fly's HP, but his BKB comes to an end. Mikey's coming up with the Solar Guardian, but it's not going to be enough heals to save Arteezy.
GG.
And they'll call it. GG is called. 27 minutes in, but 39-9, 34k lead. Gaming Gladiators coming into this Dream League are pretty hot.
I mean, Quinn has like 85% kill involvement or something, like 90% even.
Be amazing. Gaming Gladiators, they're still considered to be the stronger team here as they're playing with their full roster, but I am looking forward to seeing... Don't use my desk ever again, Jenkins. Please get your own table. Sorry. It'd be good to see Mikey on a hero that he's more comfortable with. All right, so with that being said, thank you, Jenkins, for the input. We're heading over to our commentary deal. Only Pixel Funk.
Oh, Jenkins.
Thank you very much, Huey. Yes, looking forward to this one. Game 2, Gaming Gladiators versus Shopify Rebellion. Kind of tripping up. Like Storm most of the time is able to cover themselves.
Yeah, because it's just if you overcommit, if you make like one mistake, you just get pulled under tower.
Yep.
And the thing is, you have to like, you know, you get to skip your bottle on the Storm relatively early. Maybe he'll get it afterwards, but you get to go maybe this Falcon Blade build that we've seen, your boots, your stick, and you're able to play pretty aggressively as top Saberlight.
As Saberlight trying to stand his ground a bit, but does not work out.
Well, that's something you can't really have happen up here versus the Anti-Mage. Can't give up these early kills, because I think like the panel was saying, like Jenkins was talking about, the early Vanguard would put Duracho in a position where he's able to just stay up here and free farm.
Quick timing.
Fly's doing an excellent job this game of securing the lane.
Mid.
Quinn.
Mikey did try and get it onto Quinn, but didn't have enough. Celery's in with the TP. Has he got anything else to throw out? He has, so Mikey will live. Close. Mikey will manage to get away. Bottom lane. Turn around, Fly may be in trouble. Arteezy's going to be able to head over and look to help out as he turns towards Tofu, but Fly will get taken down. So finally, Gaming Gladiators is able to do something about this Undying, which has been quite a nuisance for them.
Big pickup there for Tofu. Ace, I mean, he ran him down with, I think it was the entire Scorched Earth hit him. If you look at the damage done, he did 700 damage onto that Undying. So he tanked pretty much every single tick of it. Yeah. Got right-clicked the whole time during it too, so.
Good stuff for Mikey there in the mid lane that he doesn't go down there, right?
Yes.
That's, you know, it got as close as it was, but able to live. 3 sets back to base, TP straight back out to the lane.
The rune, though, who's going to be getting it? Is it going to be Mikey?
Up onto him. It's going to be down bottom, but Mikey's got the backup of Crit. So Quinn and Celery aren't able to fully commit here. Mikey turns his attention over towards Celery. He's in on top of him with the flame break. Celery ticks down low. Tofu indeed with the grab. able to offer that extra bit of power that Quinn needs to allow him to take down Mikey. So both teams bringing the numbers in around that mid lane, but Gaming Gladiators is able to come out on top.
That's a pretty big deal, though. And I think Quinn now he's going to bring the bottle, but let's see, crit, he gets the connection.
All right. All right, well, there you go. Crit, you said he needed to do big things this game, getting it under the tower and taking out Quinn like that. That's, you know, certainly Crit on the right trajectory here. Top lane, Saberlight will get dragged back, and it's going to be more money here for the anti-maze. Dyrachyo takes
On the bat, if he's into like TP on the bear, get some type of catch, but definitely not the easiest thing by any means now. As yeah, Quinn, he sees a target top.
the drag back on Crit once again. Celery with the control.
Yeah, Quinn already having an amazing game. 3-1. He corresponds a fairy trinket, of course, for the Storm too. Level 9.
天辉中塔正受到攻击。
This will be a very tough recovery for Shopify.
We'll see what Arteezy can do this game on his lone druid. A hero that you feel that is there more chance for him to have some sort of early impact to help the team recover as opposed to when he was on the Terrorblade last game?
Definitely more so, but the Storm having such a good game is problematic because then Quinn can just gank this lone druid at all times. As Mikey again getting set up on.
And they're going to zip in aggressively. Quinn has got enough mana to play with here as they take down Mikey. They'll be able to take down Fly as well potentially. The stick charge is actually behind some charge, but the static storm's down. Tofu, he'll be the one claiming the kills. He gets the double.
That's a lot of zombies.
We'll see if they can turn things around. They've already taken down the two of them. In fact, Quinn's a bit low on mana. They catch him with the fear. And indeed, Shopify Rebellion, they turn this one around big time. They'll be able to get the three of them.
Tombstone. I want to see how much damage. Poor Celery's trying, but he's getting zombied and birds on him. And yeah, the levels, that's the big thing too. Both support 6 and a level 9 Storm.
Going.
And another one.
天辉上塔正受到攻击。
All right, Arteezy with the pause.
Got him.
He's out of it.
Versus the bear and versus the in that early game.
How kind of
Yeah, a little bit of a problem.
towards Mikey. We'll get him. Something go for Crit as well. Not enough mana on Quinn to keep
Celery,
taking this one.
he might be able to get the glimpse stuff they get
That's true,
vision.
if they can get some sort of setup.
已被反
Crit.
哺。
Oh, he's stepping back over in range of Celery.
Oh, he should.
Not going to
Should
quite be able to get the right timing there on the glimpse, though.
The game is about hitting that late game, of course, on the side of Gaming Gladiator, so can understand if he wants to go down that route. Ace.
Going to try and go for him here. Getting on top of him with the Firefly and Ace. He's run out of options.
Doesn't even want to use the lasso there. Mikey hanging on to it in case he sees a moment for the Storm.
And top lane, of course, Arteezy's moved up to this half of the map, and he's really starts putting some pressure in here. And
He even tried to do the double fear thing with the Savage. Whoa, wait, blinked in!
he went back in!
What the?
What? I mean, what was that? He just jumped into them, he's dead. Quinn gets caught by the root. Seems able to zip out. Each was his mini zip again. Quinn, he's also panicking. I mean, the Shopify Rebellion, they're just going to run down Gaming Gladiators here. Celery gets taken out. Quinn's getting chased by the zombies. He's going to get the last one as well. He's only got a little bit of mana left. We'll be able to dodge the soul assumption, but now he's completely out. What on earth was that from Gaming Gladiators? I mean, Shopify Rebellion, they're going to be over the moon with those sort of plays handed to them.
Dyrachyo?
He blinked in. All right, well, Shopify Rebellion.
So super high physical damage.
And they're going to keep it going here. Shopify Rebellion catching out Celery in the mid.
Big moves. Keep it rolling.
Won't quite be able to get the angle on Tofu.
Now is with position where it's like, okay, Dyrachyo, he's still got the Radiance queued up, but they also have a Midas on Doom, so now that greed of the lineup is really starting to come out, and Shopify's kicking the pace up.
Roche to the Roshan.
It's going down.
Gaming Gladiators, they've really got to hope that they can kind of stall this game for a bit. They're playing for the later portions. Back in the mid, it's going to be another catch on a support here. Tofu shows himself. Mikey now on the killing spree. And this Roshan. I see if Quinn wants to go for a steal. He's around, but no, he's not going to try for it. Hands of Arteezy.
They're even might just go for this.
What's the plan here for Gaming Gladiators?
Prince just in.
He's in. He's able to get the kick back straight away there on top of Tofu. We'll see them turn towards Crit in return. He'll put the Shadow Amulet, but he'll still tick down to the Scorched Earth. The 1-for-1 here.
天辉下塔正受到攻
Gaming
击。
Gladiators still having to be the ones to back away from this tier 2. They cannot stop this push.
It's just, there's too many things on the ground too. The zombies, the birds, crit rolling around. This bear as well too is massive. They did kill RTZ's courier, which had the shard plus a brigand's blade on it, which is a bit unfortunate for him. But
Mikey's
Mike's
in. Quinn steps outside of the base. Mikey's in it straight away with the lasso. He weren't ready for that one, Quinn. I guess just sort of expected them to have backed off, but they were still hiding in the trees and ready to jump.
Aggressive this time around, perhaps. Under a ward, he's gonna go down.
烈焰中塔正受到攻
But
击。
Duracho, they're gonna find him again.
They've got the fear. They get the root, which they do. Dracio's gone. RTZ, mega kill streak for him.
Okay. Walking right into the high
They've got
ground.
the high ground here, Shopify. And the fear is going to catch on to the Doom. They're going to try and focus Ace first. See if they can take down this Doom quickly. Dracho having to keep a distance from the bear. The bear will get taken out. Doom's going to be dropped down onto Saberlight. And they'll roll over, take down Celery. Mikey's still surviving as well through this turn, but keep him protected with the Glimmer Cape. Crit will roll in and will die for this.
They're buying back.
But RTZ is getting a little bit of a cleanup, and he's going to be able to get the root and the fear onto Duraccio. He's now looking over towards the anti-mage. At the same time, underneath the tier 2 tower, Saberlight is bullying back Ace, and he's bullying back Celery. The glimpse will be there onto Mikey as Mikey finally goes down. But Duraccio, he's having to escape this. He's having to run. Actually, does he want to go back in?
He's thinking about it.
He was thinking about jumping back in on this.
That is the resummoned bear. RTZ, he's sending it back to base to heal to be able to join back in.
I mean, there's still good numbers here from Shopify on the high ground. We'll see what Duraccio wants to do it.
They don't have the disables. Crit and Mikey are both dead, and they're the playmakers, so Shopify being a bit reluctant to go back in here.
Rebellion not having any interest in trying to take the fight this time round. Saberlight taken out. So a bit of a punch back here from Gaming Gladiators. Quinn, he wants to go for it. Won't want to go too far then. Chris Saber hit the two of them with the silence and actually kicks the bear back in, so the bear immediately closes it onto both Quinn and Duraccio. The takeout Celery trying to stand his ground in Duraccio, but he has to blink away from the bear.
RTZ though, he's in trouble.
He's been doomed. Ace in on top of the lone druid, and now they can just go for more. Look for the cleanup. They'll turn towards Fly. Fly goes down. Saberlight on the retreat, but there's still mana to play with here for Quinn as he zips up, catches out Saberlight. He's almost certainly going to be going down as well as Gaming Gladiators finding these opportunities to battle, and they're getting away now with the aggression that Duraccio wants to be able to jump in with. They can keep him covered. It was
Here comes the wraparound.
They've got the fortification, and indeed, Gaming Gladiators, they want to fight. They'll drop the Doom straight away down on the Saberlight. Focusing the Vistage, Quinn, he'll be able to come in with the BKB, drag back Fly. They'll
Mikey.
stop to this push. They'll turn towards the bat and lift the mana void, and the last right click there. Quinn, they'll take him down. 3 heroes down on Shopify Rebellion. It's soon going to be more. The Static Storm catches Crit. Crit also taken down, and the escape from RTZ put to an end by the Glimpse. It's going to be a team wipe. That's the Aegis gone. They'll certainly be able to set up around him and look to take him down a second time here, RTZ, as they'll pull together the defense. Damage was done, racks were taken, but it literally cost them everything here, Shopify. Ports during his BKB, gets the guaranteed kills quickly.
He won. I mean, it's every single time it feels like
And now they're going to go more. They're going to get the jump on a Saberlight. Saberlight able to step away from them for now. Back up for Shopify will be coming in, but not soon enough to be able to save Fly. Fly taken out. Duraccio takes out another.
Shopify needs to regroup, reassess themselves as a 5-man unit, but even then, taking a head-on team fight feels pretty much impossible.
They just hit them to the high ground push.
They get the scan successful, but it's actually just onto an illusion here. Duracho.
Gonna go for Quinn in the mid lane, and they got him.
Okay, there we go.
Very nicely done there. I think Quinn started to try and go in with the Vortex himself. Tofu, he'll make it out with a TP in time, but that is Quinn gone for a full minute.
A good put. They also have the Vistage level 15 talent, so
Got to at least get this buyback forced out for the Storm.
20 seconds.
Now, if you're Quinn, are you buying back or would you let this go?
I don't think you want to.
烈焰中塔已被摧毁。
Duracho is slowing it down with his Radiance plus his Ags. They're actually just going to mana void the bear.
Quinn ends the first bear, but the second one's in now.
Quinn's respawning.
So if they can get the bear back on the racks in time, they can't. They're having to bail here, Shopify. So they'll get the tower, but they won't quite get the barracks.
Mikey used his BKB a bit early there. They're going to get a catch also. RTZ, they get the
They
glimpse.
got the vision. They'll get the glimpse back. And indeed, RTZ will be left behind.
And now back the other way. They might even get some familiars here. RTZ gets caught and he spends his gold. So it's 60 seconds without the lone druid. backing up. They know that this might be coming here. Fly. He's gonna walk right into them.
They're gonna try and fight with this. Mikey's in with the BKB. But take one though, they've got Ace. Can they do anything about Quinn? Quinn's still pretty happy with full HP, full mana. He's gonna be able to turn towards Mikey. Duraccio does get caught on the front. See if they can do anything more with this now that the anti-mage has been taken out. They look towards Quinn, but Quinn able to dispel the silence. Zips away here, that illusion rune saving Quinn's life.
No buyback also.
3 kills here though, and not bad at all here for Shopify. I mean, always of course the risk as this anti-mage against like the low with the items he has. You jump in and the backup's not able to get to you, you'll still die pretty quickly.
Quinn? Oh my god, that was so close. Quinn, put a ward down. Go see crit. They're jumping him.
Yeah, they're going quickly for the Earth Spirit, but
oh, the bear!
Well, they certainly can. For Duraccio, but Manta was available. Able to dispel and blink away.
They're gonna go in again.
He wants to go back straight away. Look at this from Duraccio. He's going immediately over for Artesia with the illusions.
The whole team is coming over.
Artesia's got to get out of it somehow.
That's the resummon bear.
Able to do anything to save it. Tombstone's going to get dropped down. They've got the Greaves as well. Duraccio still going in. They'll turn it. Crit's going to be able to roll across. The Static Storm's going to get laid down. Quinn commits it with the BKB. Takes down Mikey. They'll look towards Crit now, but out with the Glimmer Cape. Crit still surviving. He's against all out. Indeed, the bear's gone. Save to be said here for Artesia. As the Aegis out, they'll get the drag back onto Fly. Gaming Gladiators, they bring the numbers. And with that Shopify Rebellion, it's once again going to be a team fight where pretty much all of them are going to get taken down. Fly trying to find some sort of safety hidden in the trees, but the creeps have got vision on him. Celery, he's going to do his best to chase him down, scout him out as well with the courier. Duraccio straight in on top of him. They'll get the glimpse back. It will slowly but surely be a team wipe here for Gaming Gladiators.
And now
Gaming Gladiators, they've got to try and catch them by surprise. Duraccio, see if they can find him. They're going to try and go for the rest of the team. They're in straight away. The last goes down. Onto the 2. They want to take down Ace before he gets to Doom off this time round in the team fight. Now managed to do so. They bring him out. They can turn for more. Duraccion's already been able to dispose of Sableye. A buyback comes in immediately. Can't quite get on top of Artesia and the bear though this time. Artesia standing strong. Crit in the river will be able to roll and catch out Celery, the second support there on the
KB on the bear. He pops it up by accident. Ooh. Whoopsie.
And it has to be. It has to be off to the side here. Quinn's taken down Fly. Gaming Gladiators, this is the time to go. They've seen that that's been used. They're going to go for the bear. They're going to get the Vortex right back. Sableye drops down the Familiars, trying to hold back both Quinn and Duraccio. Still with the stun. They get the fear push back onto the anti-mage. Ace has got the silence, catches Quinn. The bash as well. Quinn is in trouble. The silence comes in again. Heavily for Crit. As they lock down Quinn, Quinn has to buy back.
Duraccio.
He's able to put the cheese as well, Crit. Duraccion's not able to take down his Earth Spirit. Crit's back up to Mikey commits it with the BKB and the lasso to lock Duraccio down. Duraccio's gone. He'll buy back straight away. There's no Ace now for a full minute. Shopify Rebellion now push on over towards Tofu.
Oh my, I mean, Mikey's just getting the dream grabs every single one of these fights. Takes out the Doom, gets the anti-mage too. Doom, no buyback, and it is the Roche with a DD outside.
And now they'll quickly take this one. Shopify Rebellion into the pit they go. You know, hey, at the end of the day, who needs the BKB on the bear?
It was a bait. That's what he'll say.
Here we go, into the pit. Another Roshan.
Holy moly.
The Shopify Rebellion. This is not Shopify Rebellion, but they're absolutely doing it. They do not care about backdoor protection with how strong this bear is right now. The Hex trying to slow down this bear in any form, shape or fashion that they can right now.
Resummons once. As we said, he's got refresher shard, so we'll have another bear.
10 seconds and Gaming Gladiators will have the full squad back up. See how much Shopify Rebellion feel that they can get away with pushing it here. Another Hex. The bear, Quinn, trying his best to slow down this push.
10 seconds on lasso. Bear gets pulled away.
And they're able to keep it safe. And now, for the push they go in. Mikey's in. He's going to go for the quick jump onto the Disruptor. Duraccio jumps over response, lays down the Abyssal Blade onto Mikey, but Mikey's still able to get outside the base. Quinn commits him with the BKB, attempting to chase down the Battle Rider. They get the glimpse back. They take Mikey down. They'll turn towards Crit. As Gaming Gladiators, they'll start to put a stop to the push.
No, Artesia.
Close the gap onto the Lone Druid. Artesia, he's going to be going down. There wants to be a buyback from Crit. They'll buyback from Mikey. They've got to keep Artesia safe. If they're keeping over to the outpost, it's still going to take a bit of time to get up towards Artesia. Artesia able to get the ult off.
Scary moments. They got to back away.
Yep.
Quinn's is going to be up in 10 seconds. He's got the gold. Starting to come back up here for Gaming Gladiators. They're starting to poke out. Dyrachyo, though, does not have buyback.
Ooh, he's going to check things out with the illusion. They will find off to the side the bear.
They're not letting him go for the rest.
No, Arteezy he was trying to sneak it past them.
He uses the refresher shard, so he's going to have this bear, but it's just one bear.
Maybe it's a surprise bear, though. See if they factor in as already. Buybacks have come out. They get the fear as well under Dyrachyo. Dyrachyo puts the BKB, he's going to jump back in. He wants to try and get in on top of them, but he can't quite find his target. Ace getting focused down by Arteezy. They're brought back for this fight here, Gaming Gladiators. Arteezy's out of mana, and Dyrachyo's back in on top of the lone druid. But the backup's in. They're standing their ground against Dyrachyo. Dyrachyo turns towards Fly, but he's out of mana. He's caught by the stun. Dyrachyo, he's going to get taken down.
He's got buyback.
He's got for 2 minutes buyback straight away. Quinn, in towards Crit. He's got the triple. Now towards Saberlight. Saberlight also running out of options. Gaming Gladiators, they will come out on top of the fight, but it did cost them 3 buybacks and the 2
saves or something like that with the Ags. They'll probably give the refreshers.
Oh, Quinn! He's going to try for the steal!
But Quinn, be careful!
But it's already been picked up. Did Quinn manage to grab anything now? I don't think he did. I think Shopify and Benny were able to take it all, and now the fight continues with Tofa taken out. They get the dude drop down onto Mikey. As Mikey's out, but he does still have his buyback, and he'll go in straight away with it to rejoin the team as they get the silence through. The bash onto Quinn. Quinn's out without buyback. The lasso's there from Mikey as they take down Ace. Ace will buy back, but it's 2 dead on Gaming Gladiators without buyback. Shopify, they'll run it straight down the mid.
I think they've done it. Dyrachyo as well might get caught here. Crit. He's on top of him.
The buybacks have to come out for Gaming Gladiators, at least the ones that they do have available.
Dyrachyo.
They've got to try and break him out of this combo somehow, but the bashes are there. Dyrachyo goes down. No buyback for him. Ace out for a second time. GG is called. Shopify Rebellion will take this game too.
Oh my, Mikey did, look at the damage. I mean, we can bring up the fight recap, but he did 11,000 damage in that last fight. Holy crap, this Batrider, he put in the heavy lifting. Arteezy was the building hitter. He was a carry perhaps in the middle of the game, but Mikey overall, early game with Crit, set up so many kills, and then late